No one who I've spoken to in contemporary history has seen any place leak.
Remember, nobody likes a snitch.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
The show's gotten a little lowbrow.
You people disgust me.
Do your dirty, sinful business.
Showtime. Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Well, it's official. Kate Middleton's superpowers apparently just increase every time she has a new baby. 7 hours after welcoming their third child yesterday, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge introduced their son to the world on the steps of St. Mary's Hospital, buckled their baby boy into his car seat, and took off for one of the royal estates, where he will rest comfortably for the next 80 years. Meanwhile, the royal baby was officially welcomed with a 62-gun salute because, you know, if there's one thing babies love, it's the sound of repeated artillery fire. Macaulay Culkin was on Ellen yesterday, and he told everyone why he stays home at Christmas time.
We did like a 15-year anniversary DVD commentary, and I realized I hadn't seen it in 15 years, whereas Chris Columbus, he'd watch it the night before, like a responsible human being, it's it's background radiation at Christmas time kind of thing, and, I've had people who want to sit down and watch it with me, which is, both flattering and creepy.
Yes.
When I'm watching it, I'm seeing, I'm remembering that day on set, how I was, hiding my Pepsi behind the couch or something like that.
Yeah. So you do remember
I can't watch it the same way other people
Yeah, I was
do.
going to say, so when it comes on, which it comes on, I'm sure every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, you don't watch it?
No, not really.
And you don't go out of the house during that time?
Yes, I definitely don't.
Yeah.
It's my season.
Yeah. It's Macaulay season.
Yes, it's Macaulay. It's Macaulay season. So, I try to go out less and less.
It's time for Things I've Learned from Seinfeld.
Do you think that the security guards in the art museums really ever stop anybody from taking the paintings? I mean, are they going up to me, hey, what do you think you're going with that? Hey, come over here, give me that Cezanne. I mean, look at the job that this man is hired to do. He's getting $5 an hour to protect millions of dollars of priceless art with what? He's got a light mocha brown uniform and a USA Today. This is what he's got. I mean, crooks must look at this guy and go, all right, all we got to do is get past the folding chair and the thermos of coffee. We can get a Rembrandt.
That's it for Things I've Learned from Seinfeld.
President Trump's new nominee to head NASA is a Republican congressman with no science background, or as that's called in the Trump administration, overqualified. Canadian Shania Twain said she would have voted for Donald Trump. That explains why Trump hasn't asked for National Guard troops at the other border. Gas prices are up. In fact, for the first time ever, drivers at this year's Indianapolis 500 plan to carpool. Reports say that Amazon is working on a secret project to create a home robot. That's great. I can stay on the couch and tell the robot to get up and plug in Alexa. Still with robots for a sec, a group of scientists in Singapore built a robot that can put together IKEA furniture. That's when you know something is vitally wrong. When it's easier to build a robot than an IKEA dresser. Authorities at Miami International Airport had to stun a man several times to remove him from an American Airlines flight that was still at the gate. This guy's an amateur. Every experienced traveler knows that you're supposed to wait until the plane is in the middle of its flight before becoming a disruptive passenger. An internal review of the safety of Penn State's athletic programs has restricted the outdoor club from taking members on trips to the great outdoors, apparently because it's deemed too dangerous. In other moves, the fencing club now can only use feather dusters, and the diving team can only dive using virtual reality. A 20-year-old dude was attacked by a shark in Hawaii. He's also been mauled by a bear and bitten by a rattlesnake all in the past year. And he's someone you definitely don't want to get caught with in a thunderstorm. Time for Nobody Gives a F***. Sarah Palin is now on Instagram promoting a tea. With all the drama in her family, I'm pretty sure she drinks something a little stronger than tea. Hey, teetotalers, nobody gives a f***. Negotiations to purchase the company that makes the ADHD drug Adderall fell through. When asked to comment, the buyer said, "Hey, people who get easily bored. Nobody gives a f." And one of the Navy's famous Blue Angel jets was grounded at a Florida air show after suffering $1 million of damage from a collision with a bird. Of course, it's scary to realize that theoretically an entire squadron of fighter planes could be taken out by your local KFC. Hey, Reba McEntire, nobody gives a f. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo and his celebrity panel of guests, live Tuesdays and Thursdays on NSS.